Hello, welcome everybody to another Facebook Friday. Woo, it's another Felici Friday. It's a beautiful, sunny, gorgeous first day of May, right? Here in Michigan and everywhere, right? But we have had rain and gray and ugly and drear for the past few days. And so it's like this breath of fresh air with the sunshine for us today. So yeah, we are going to have a great time today. Yeah, Lily just went out for a bike ride. So hey, Jamie, how are you doing? Yeah, it's like everybody's, you can kind of tell, you know, even though you can't really leave the house or do anything, lots of people out on walks and even just driving around with their windows down. So yeah, hello, Philomena. So glad you guys are all finding me. Yeah, I was like, Lily, it's all your fault that I'm late today. You know, I'm always borderline. Anyway, but yeah, she's like running back and forth. She was going to go out on a bike ride. It's like not even 60 degrees and she had a short sleeve t-shirt on. And I'm like, okay, I think you need a little something more than that on today. So anyway, but welcome everybody. Hey, Susie. So glad you guys are all popping on. So, and anybody new that hasn't joined us before, either obviously right now or watching later, welcome to Facebook Live. I typically go live pretty much every Friday right here on the Gathering Inspiration Stamp Studio Facebook group at 11:30 a.m. Hey, Abby. So if you've never joined me before, we always, every week at the beginning of the week, we pick hard to find me today. Okay, I'm sure I'm on my Facebook group, right, Susie? I'm pretty sure. I guess I'll be watching and see if other people's names pop on. Yeah, okay, now you got me like worrying, but I think we're good. Anyway, so yeah, so we pick a product of the week. Every week I pick this. So this week I picked, thank you for sharing, Philomena, the Morning Star stamp set. And I've been having a really hard time remembering the name of the stamp set because I believe these are Morning Glory, the flowers. So I kind of want to keep calling it Morning Glory, but they kind of did a fun thing where like this little thing kind of looks like a star. So you actually could die cut it out with the star dies. But then you can also kind of layer in with all the other flowers and leaves and imagery. And then you've got the stars too that coordinate right there, right? That are also coordinating with the stitched stars dies. So lots of stuff going on. Hello, ladies. I missed a couple names. Hey, Becky and Nancy, and I think Teresa popped on. So welcome. I'm glad everybody's popping on here. So yes, we pick this product of the week every week. This week it's the Morning Star stamp set. All week long right here in our Facebook group, I show you fun projects that usually I find them on Pinterest because I haven't had a chance to make lots of other projects, but they really inspire me, you know, with what I'm going to do on our Facebook Live too. So it's fun. I know everybody loves Pinterest and YouTube, and I am no exception to that. So I love to hop out and pop onto Pinterest and find some of my favorite projects that are made with our product of the week and then share them with you guys. Plus it also gives you lots of other ways to stamp that might not be my particular way, but they're probably usually things kind of similar because I'm drawn to them too. So anyway, we will be doing projects. We will do, hey Susan, we will do, and Diana, hello. I'm trying to make sure I say hello. Hey Tammy. We will be doing 2 projects with our product of the week. Oh, you got all your goodies. Awesome. And thank you for sharing, guys. Yeah, I keep like starting to talk and then like seeing comments and stuff. So sorry, I want to like respond to everybody. So yeah, as I was saying, we're going to make 2 projects later on in the video with our Morning Star stamp set. Hey, Amy Jo. We, oh, excuse me, I dropped that. Okay. Let me get, woo, my goodness. It's already been a morning, hasn't it? Yeah, so we're going to make 2 projects, right? I'll show you those in a little bit. You can hop over to my blog this afternoon after the Facebook Live is done. I'll get everything uploaded for you. So all of the products that we use on the projects that I'm going to demonstrate. So the item codes, the names of everything. Hey, Tracy, hello in Maine. Thank you for sharing. The dimensions, colors, everything that you need to know to recreate the projects or order the things so that you can recreate the projects will be on my blog at gatheringinspiration.com. There are pictures on there, and then below is everything that I used along with the dimensions. I just finally, and it's not pretty, it's not beautiful, but I just finally started dabbling in video editing, which basically I've never done before. What you see is what you get, and that's what I give you guys. And so Anyway, I just figured out how to, so the two projects that I demonstrate at the end of the Facebook Live, I figured out how to like clip out everything else. So I am uploading now to YouTube 2 separate videos, and I'll do that again either this afternoon or tomorrow. I haven't figured out my schedule on that yet. It just depends on how long it takes me to do everything. But the projects that I demonstrate, if you don't want to watch the whole Facebook Live video, either here or on YouTube, or you want to like recreate the project later and watch the video, those videos are going to be uploaded to YouTube. So just the clip, and like I said, I kind of clip it about where I think the first card starts and then end it, and then I uploaded that one to YouTube, and then again wherever the next card starts, and usually to the end of the Facebook Live, and then I upload that one too. So hopefully that will be helpful if you want to make the projects later instead of going back and finding this on Facebook or YouTube. You can just pull up the videos right on YouTube of the cards that we made today too. So and then I'll always give you the link back to the blog post too, with the item codes and dimensions and all that stuff also. What else did I want to tell you guys about? Oh, well, the other thing too is, hey Sunday, good morning. I always offer the make and takes that we make in the projects that I'm going to demonstrate. You get those for free with at least a $30 online order between now and next Wednesday at midnight. So just so you know that, you get those every single week from me. Okay? So, all right. You know, I always have to check my notes. I think we're good. I always think I'm going to be really smooth with like giving you guys all that information, and then I get so twisted around. I think it's the saying hellos, which I totally have to say hello to everybody. So anyway, I get it said, but sometimes it's just a little more of a mouthful than it needs to be. But you guys all know that about me these days. So yeah, but beautiful sunshiny day. So hopefully you guys are all good. I feel like usually I kind of talk about something personal that's going on, and honestly, there's like nothing going on. So there's nothing to report on that. So we will, I think, just jump right into what I want to show you guys. So a couple of weeks ago, I was going to do a one-day retreat, like a local retreat here in Alma. And then obviously with everything going on, we weren't able to do that. So I returned anybody that was going to come to the retreat. I offered them a retreat in a bag instead, like I do retreat in a box, because those are shipped out to people. Didn't need to put everything in a box for them. So I made cute bags for everybody. And I wanted to show you guys the pillow gifts, because I think everybody's picked up their retreats in a bag, and so I'm not spoiling anything. So I made these fun, this is like the purse treat die, so you can kind of see, you can kind of squeeze it out so it looks a little more like a big satchel or a big bag, or it can even kind of bend in. Of course, I have chocolate in here right now, but you could kind of bend, oops, well, we'll just drop that right down there. You could kind of bend it in, and if you can imagine, you can almost make this look more like a backpack too. So isn't that cute though? Fun little, well, we better put the chocolate back in there, right? And the little tassels too. So they come in, there's a white pretty peacock, and I think a pink, like a petal pink. So let me tell you guys, now that I'm thinking about that, things that are retiring. This Best Dressed Designer Series paper is retiring, and the little tassels, the Best Dressed tassels, are retiring. What is not retiring though, well, actually the bundle that includes this, the dies to make this purse, and then the stamp set, the, if this is Best Dressed to Impress. That's the name of the stamp set, and then the all dressed up dies. The bundle combining both of those, giving you 10% off, that's retiring, but the stamp set and the dies to make this cute little purse or backpack or whatever, those are not retiring. You're just only going to be able to order them separately. You won't be able to get the bundle price. So that's kind of good news. I was excited because I just kind of played with this not very long ago and had lots of fun. And actually one of the make and takes featured this die also. And then we quilted it with that tufted embossing folder. There's a cute picture in the spring mini catalog. That was my inspiration for that project. But another fun way to make a fun little purse or bag, a little treat holder basically. So there's the back, right? So that's kind of how it starts. And then you can add the little pocket and the button. I'll zoom in there too so you can see the detail on there. So fun little treat. So this was one of the pillow gifts that everybody received that did the retreat in a bag or box. And then the other one that I made everybody was this little sticky note holder, and it says, "Hello, fabulous," with some more of that fun paper. Oops, my stickies are falling out. Yeah, and then that just opens up like that. But we use some of that white polka dot tulle ribbon. So again, the stamp set, the dressed Is that what it is? Dress to Impress? No, I'm forgetting. Anyway, that stamp set is not retiring because I've used that stamp set. Hello, fabulous. I love that, right? So I've used that a bunch of times. That white polka dot tulle ribbon is not retiring either, but the designer series paper is retiring. And the punch, this is one of the label punches. Those label punches are not retiring. And then this is actually the pocket. Can you see? So I stamped Hello Fabulous right on the pocket there. So same thing, there's the pocket there, there's the pocket there, but then I just kind of used it like a die, like a label die. So the other thing though, my favorite, the Noble Peacock rhinestones are retiring. I was so bummed because I use those all the time and I love all those pretty colors. So yeah, bummed about that one. But let's see what else. Oh, I have to show you one more thing. So these were club member treats that I made for everybody this past month. And I think everybody's gotten these now too. So I've been waiting, like I didn't want to spoil any of the fun, but this is a fun little, and of course, see, I used it again, the Hello Fabulous. I've made these a bunch of times. So I have a YouTube, actually, I should back up. I have a YouTube video if you want to know how to make this one, right? And then Philomena has gotten a couple of these. I think I made them first for online bingo, and I did Valentine's Day because we did online bingo way back like at the end of January. So the YouTube video is this box with that little crisscross. I know I've shown you this, but it's a Valentine's Day box. So if you're wanting to know how to make this box, find the Valentine's Day box that looks like this on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, the Gathering Inspiration Stamp Studio YouTube channel. Thank you guys. I know, I thought they were super cute too. So yeah, since then, I think I made them for treats for everybody at our weekend retreat in a different kind of color combo. And then these I just made as club member treats. And I love the purples. And this ribbon is not retiring either. I finally found some fun ways to use that purple tricolor ribbon. Hey, Sally, so glad you could join us. What else? Oh, this is more of that. So my favorite, I'm just gonna really miss that Best Dressed Designer Series paper. That's what that is. And then let's see what else. This punch was from Celebration, and I'm pretty sure it carried over. I guess I have not checked to make sure, but I'm about positive it said something. Oh, good. You watched the video to make the handbag. So that's what Teresa's talking about, this one, that she made this one. Awesome. Yeah, it really, once I made a bunch of them, and I would tell you what, Lily was a huge help. That whole not being in school thing has kind of come in handy in some ways because she die cut. She did all of, because we had to make a bunch, right? So the straps, she cut those. She cut the bags. Actually, she put them together for me too, now that I think about it. She cut the little, what's that, the pocket and the button. She did, basically, she put those together for me. She was a really huge helper, which was awesome. So anyway, yeah, so enjoy those. The videos are out there. This is super simple. It's just basically cardstock that you, I think it's, is it 3 1/4? I think it is. It's 3 1/4 square. Actually, I can probably kind of check that. Yeah, 3 1/4. And then there's a 1/2 inch here. So 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 6 1/2. So it's at 7. And then you just score it at 3 1/4 on each end and kind of decorate it. So super simple. And the big, the 3x3 stickies fit in there perfectly. So no video on that one because that one's really simple. So whatever size stickies you have, just make the little folder wrapper thing a little bit bigger than that, and then decorate it. So super cute. Yes. So Sally, there's no PDF for the bag. This is a YouTube video. So go to the Gathering Inspiration Stamp Studio YouTube channel and you will find the video. It looks just like this. You'll find the video right on there. Okay. All right, let's see. What else do I want to show you guys? I think let's do our first drawing, okay? So we are going to draw for, this is the Crushed Curry, the Crinkled, and you can even see it's a little crinkly in there, right? The Crinkled Seam Binding Ribbon. So your name is in my little Stampin' Up bag, as always, every week. Your name is in here if you shared the video. They would be nice for Mother's Day too, Philomena, you're right. So yes, if you share the video, or if you're new to me and have not signed up for my email list, go ahead and do that. That's the best way to keep up on everything that is going on. So, okay, we're tossing the names around here. Cool beans, huh? That's cute, Sally. All right, shaking them around. They're all like stuck together. I got a big wad of them. I'm trying to get down to just one name. Okay, I've got one name. Miss Becky White, you are super lucky. I think you should go buy some lottery tickets because I think maybe she won last week. She's a super good sharer, so she's got many entries in here, so that helps her chances too. But congratulations, Miss Becky. There's still a bunch of names in there, so definitely go buy a lottery ticket. So congratulations. I will be sending that crushed curry. I was going to say Daffodil Delight, but I'm like, that's not right. The crushed curry crinkled seam binding ribbon out to you. Okay. All right, let me get the names in for the next drawing. In the meantime, I want to tell you guys, hey, Rosemary, hello, welcome. We are going to give away, these are the new gilded gems that are fresh from our next annual catalog, the beautiful, you're welcome, Miss Becky. So we've got kind of small, medium, and large gold gilded gems. I keep saying they look like rhinestones, except they're gold, right? So we will give these away next week with either your shares or signing up for my email list. As many times as you share the video, your name goes in the drawing to win these. And if you're new to me and want to sign up to my email list, go ahead and do that too. And your name will go in the drawing, okay? So we'll do that next Friday. Yay, that'll be May 8th already. We'll be like on our way. Yes, awesome. Okay, good. Yellow is your favorite color. Well, perfect. You are gonna love that ribbon. Is really pretty. It's really easy to work with too because it's already kind of crinkly, so you can't like make a mess of it because it's already a little bit crinkly or messy anyway. So you'll have fun. I've enjoyed that ribbon. That ribbon is retiring, so get that ribbon while you can if you love it. It's just a bright, beautiful yellow color for summer especially. So let's see, what is next? Oh, okay, so I have to give a shout out. I love doing this. My downline, the Inspired Stampers, my team has just been doing so well lately. So I want to give a huge congratulations to Jamie Sanders, who is another one of the gals that just bought the starter kit during celebration. So just January, February, March, she bought it, I think in March even. She has already reached qualified recruit, which is $900 in sales. And because she did that so quickly, she also reaches the first what they call quick start level. Basically, if you get to $900 in sales in your first full 3 months, you reach your first quick start level with Stampin' Up! And they give you 5,000 flex points. Normally it takes $5,000 in sales to get 5,000 flex points, so that is amazing that you only need $900 in sales in the very beginning. So if you're ever thinking about getting the starter kit, wait until you have like a super mega long wish list and put your orders in and your friends' orders in and meet the quick start, and then you'll get a bunch of flex points too that then you can use to get even more free product. So, and Jamie also gets a $25 shopping spree from me as a congratulations from me to her for reaching qualified recruit. So congratulations, Miss Jamie. Yeah, my team has just been doing so well. It's fun to see everybody having so much fun. I think taking advantage of the retiring lists, and we'll be able to pre-order. Actually, demonstrators can pre-order out of the new catalog on Tuesday next week, May 5th. So if you're thinking about getting the starter kit, I believe, so once demonstrators can pre-order, if you want to get the starter kit, say on May 5th, you can get pre-order out of the new annual catalog too in your starter kit. So let me know if you have any questions on that. It's the regular starter kit deal where you get to pick $125 in product, any of the new stuff that you'd like, and pay only $99 plus sales tax. And then you become an Inspired Stamper, and we're pretty awesome. So we'd love to have you be a part of our group too. So okay. Oh, I've talked kind of about the retired list, but I just want to make sure on that. Everybody knows they came out, when was it? I don't even know. Maybe last week. the days, is it blurring together for you guys like it is for me? Like, I know it's Friday, like, yeah, I'm sure it's Friday because I'm here on Facebook Live, right? But any other day of the week, I'm a little bit confused. You're very, very welcome, Jamie. So yeah, anyway, the retiring lists are out. I've been emailing about it. You can go to StampinUp.com, and I wrote it down because I'm always like forgetting what they call it. There's a banner, like a, box kind of a thing. It says last chance products. If you click on that, there are pictures of every single product that is still available that's retiring. So just kind of know that some things have already sold out. So obviously those pictures aren't on there anymore because you can't buy them anymore. There are also lists if you're more of like a list person. I have been posting on our Facebook group and I've emailed. I can always share that link with you again. But there's like a PDF, like an Excel spreadsheet basically, that gives you each page number, an item code, and product that is retiring. So that's what I use to go through and highlight all of my catalogs. I will mention too, Lily, not me, highlighted a couple of annual and spring mini catalogs. They're out on my porch, so anybody that's local and wants to swing by and grab copies of those, you're welcome to do that. Sometimes people, what I'm used to is having them down at the studio and people can sit at the studio and like flip through the catalogs, and you know, it's a good visual, like, oh shoot, that is highlighted, that's retiring, oh I really want that stamp set or ribbon or whatever. So I thought, well, I'll just put them out there, and if anybody's around town and they want to swing by and grab a couple copies, when you're done, what I'm kind of asking is if people will just put them in a bag, like with the date on them, because then I know, okay, I'm going to keep them outside in the bag for a couple of days, and then I'll pop them back in the box. Just so I'm trying to be mindful, you know, of like, you know, not passing anything along to anybody else. So yeah, so yeah, if you have any questions on retiring stuff, we still have a while, but I have been noticing like things are starting to sell out. So get what you want while you can. Just always like to make sure everybody's happy with, you know, that they get what they want, right? Was there anything else? Nope, I think we're good. Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and do our drawing now. This is for anyone that ordered through me last week. If you spent at least $30 and used the host code, there actually is a new host code now that it's May 1st, and I'm gonna share that with you guys in just a little bit. I need to update. No, I think I did. I think I updated my blog already. So it's already on my blog at gatheringinspiration.com. I'll be posting on Facebook, and I'll give you the host code in just a little bit. But if you spend at least $30 between now and next Wednesday, your name will go into a drawing that we'll do on next week's Facebook Live. I'll tell you what we're going to give away in just a sec. In the meantime, though, anybody that ordered last week through Wednesday, well, yeah, last Friday from Facebook Live through this past Wednesday at midnight, your name is in the drawing here, right? If you spent at least $30, you are automatically going to receive, these are the two projects that I demonstrated last week. So you are either going to get the make and takes if that's what you want, or the completed cards from me as a thank you, right? Your name is in the drawing, and then you also, if your order was over $50, you got to pick between the April embellishment, the gold gilded gems, or the demo design dream team PDF tutorial, okay? So that's with over a $50 order, you get the extras there too. So we are gonna draw right now for the Ornate Floral embossing folder, which I used. It's almost easier, you can see, love the detail, the super cute little detail on, every card I've been sending that has bumps on it, I've been like putting a white piece of paper in my embossing folder and doing this to it and then putting it over the card. It's really helpful if you put an embossed piece like that, like even this one with the bump with the bow, put another, just like another 4 by 5 1/4 piece of paper that you emboss within one of the embossing folders, and it just kind of is like a little layer that helps protect things, especially rhinestones, because rhinestones tend to get like ripped off when they run them through the postage machine. So anyway, I've been sending, everyone is getting this embossing folder right now because I want to show it too. So, all right. Your name is in here. Let me make sure. Yep, we had a couple of, yes, I know, I love that folder too, Miss Diana. Okay, so the winner of the Ornate Floral embossing folder is, let's see, shaking. Let's see, we have Miss Bobby Marr. All right, congratulations, Miss Bobby. I will be getting the Ornate Floral embossing folder sent out to you, so congratulations. All right, let's see, let me scoop this stuff out of the way. Okay, so this week I have another fun new item, and it's funny because I was gonna break this up and give these away in like the Facebook sharing and signing up for my email list, and I thought, you know what, these are a super hot commodity right now because they're on back order till like June 15th already. So this is how it comes. It's the combo pack of ribbon. It's called the Ornate Garden Ribbon Combo Pack. And I showed you guys this because we used it on our make and takes a couple weeks ago. But the beautiful ribbon, and I am drawing a blank. I'm pretty sure it's either I think it's terracotta tile. We'll call this terracotta tile and this one old olive. But they're on these cards here. So you can see there's the Old Olive ribbon, and then there is what I'm calling the Terracotta Tile ribbon. You guys are also sweet with your congratulations. So those 2 ribbons are what we have right here. And because, like I said, hot commodity, you cannot order these right now, like actually everybody. So demonstrators could order these in a pre-order a little while ago. Now they're open to this whole ornate garden suite, but things have been super popular because everybody wants the new stuff, right? So these are already on back order till June 15th. So this is what we're going to give away on next week's Facebook Live. If you put at least a $30 order in, your name will go in the drawing to win the Ornate Garden Ribbon Combo Pack. Okay, and you'll get the projects that I demonstrate with at least a $30 order. Okay, I think we are good. Yeah, okay, I gotta clear some things off here because I've got lots of notes that you guys don't really need to see, right? Anything else I want to tell you guys? Oh, well, I really always appreciate your comments, your shares, your likes, your loves, all of that stuff truly helps me to kind of I don't know, boost the rankings on Facebook. Facebook likes like more interaction. So the more interaction I have with you guys on the Facebook Lives and even afterwards, that's helpful for me to kind of get the video out to people. So I really, really appreciate that too. Okay. All right. I got my host code ready. I think I have my grid paper right here. Yes. Okay. I think we are ready to go. Was I going to show you guys? I'll just put the camera down to show you guys those things. Okay, I was trying to decide if I was going to show you this way or the other way, but okay, so turn your heads away for a sec. We're going to fly through the air like we do every week and get us set up here to do our stamping. Okay. All right, so this is the host code, brand new host code, May 1st. New host code for May, the 2EHG34UD. So that's the code you're going to want to use if you put an online order in, so you can get your name in the drawing to win the new ribbon. Actually, maybe you can even see it better there. Super pretty. Yeah, maybe the glare. We've got sun, so we might have a little bit of a glare today, but that's all right. We are happy about the sun. So Morning Star stamp set, super cute. You guys can maybe see it a little bit better here now too. So the stars, and you see how this one, it looks like a star, which is really confusing, kind of, I think. I guess because you could die cut it also, but then when you layer this in here, it doesn't even look like a star. And I'll show you what I mean. I think if you guys been on the Facebook group this week, you'll know what I'm talking about. But then awesome sentiments too, right? Each day is a new beginning. Wonderful this time that we're going through, right? To be thinking that way, right? Thank you for being you. You are the best and so proud of you. So an awesome stamp set. Oh, actually, and you are a star is in there also. An awesome graduation stamp set too with the stars and say that you are a star and so proud of you. Oh, you are the best, right? A great ways to say congratulations to a graduate as well, right? Okay, so I have to remind you guys, I showed pictures of these too, but this was a cute little spirit bag that we made for Lily and some of the gals on her dance team. Just for fun, right? I'm so glad we did that since things got canceled. But so you can see, here's a great example of the You Are a Star stamp. And then if you can see the stitching, so I use the stitched star dies that are carrying over. I'm pretty sure, I think I looked at that. Yeah, if not, I mean, get them while you can just to make sure, right? But they're beautiful. There was a gorgeous stamp set from the holiday catalog that these coordinated with. And then this stamp set now too. But this one is retiring, the Morning Star stamp set. I love that little detail on there too. Can you see just the little swooshes, I guess? I don't really know what to say about those, what they're called. But and then you can see this one is just the stitched star die, no stamping. Okay, so that was a fun little bag, right? Spirit bag that we made everybody. And then here, this was the little treat box that we made with the So Proud of You stamp. So I just had to show you kind of a couple more projects using that stamp set. And oh, one more I want to show you guys. So I think I showed a card by Mary Fish, who is one of my all-time favorite demonstrators. I absolutely love her stamping, especially in the beginning. I think every single card she made, I copied like every single card. So I don't do that quite as much anymore, but I do definitely pop over to her. Her blog is stampinpretty.com. So anyway, if you were on the Facebook group this week, I shared a card that she made this exact style. Oops, oh no, I lost one of my, I thought that was a little flick of something, but that is one of my silver rhinestones. So hold on just a sec here. Let's put that back on there. So anyway, she made a card just like this, but with pinks. And I thought, oh, it'd be fun to make it like a boy graduation card. So I did this, "You are a star, so proud of you." So I think this would be a great example of a masculine graduation card that you could make, right? Or it would be even kind of fun to, if you did something a little bit different, maybe for a new baby, right? I love the stars and the blues and whites for a new baby boy card. That'd be very pretty too. So you can, I don't know if you can see, I did do the subtle embossing folder on there too, but that's just another fun example using the stamp set and those stitched star dies. I'm not actually going to demonstrate this one. It's really super simple. I think this was 2 3/4. Well, let's see. We can probably kind of measure it. Can I do that? How am I going to measure that? I think I can do that. Yeah, 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 is this piece. That's all you really need to know. 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Everything else is just stamping. This is a 1 by 4 inch, 1 by 4 inch strip there too, in case you want to make that one. Okay. But I just loved, I had so much fun with this stamp set. And I think when you look at it too, you don't see the possibilities. So that's what's kind of fun and what I want to show you, all the possibilities with this stamp set, with all of these really the beautiful floral imagery. So this card is not going to be a big surprise because I basically cased this from Sharon Greening, one of my Inkspired Stampers, who shared a card that she made very similar to this on our Inkspired Stampers Facebook group. I loved it so much. It's what inspired me to use the Morningstar stamp set as our product of the week. And then I actually shared the card that she shared on our Inkspired Stampers group on this Facebook group, and everybody has commented so much, and a bunch of people have made the card. Now hers had kind of a fun fold down on the corner. I opted to just keep it a little bit more simple and not do that, but I loved the stamping is what really drew me to the card. So I wanted to kind of feature that and highlight that. So I want to show you how fun really it is to layer this stamp set on here. Oh, okay, people are out on a walk and the dog is trying to protect our hood here. Yeah, Storm, you don't have to bark. They're just on a walk. They're just walking. They're walking slow, so it might, oh, there's a little girl with a very big stick. That's too funny. Yep. Yep, that looks like something Lily would do back in the day. Anyway, okay. All right, so we've got a bunch of stuff, and I have my little sticky to remind you guys. I know, I love the blue too, Philomena. Okay, so let's see. Yes, we have some things that are retiring. I'm going to move that sticky over there so you guys can't see it because it's bright green, and I think it's fairly ugly. But okay, so let me show you. Yeah, I'll tell you what's retiring after we use these things. So what do I want to do? Let's just put this here. Sorry, I feel like I'm bumping things a lot. So what else did I want to say? Oh, and Sharon, I should also mention, Sharon cased this card from another gal, and I've seen it on Pinterest. If you go to Pinterest and type in Stampin' Up, I always type in Stampin' Up first and then say Morningstar. So Stampin' Up Morningstar in the looking glass. You'll see the card that she cased. It's beautiful. I think there's even a video. I forgot to write down who she cased the card from, so I apologize. Not taking credit because it's kind of a version of a version of a version of that card at this point, but it's beautiful. And I just loved, because I couldn't appreciate the stamping until I actually did it. So I'm excited to show you guys too. Hello, Miss Debbie. Welcome. Okay, so let's start with dimensions now that I've got everything pulled out here, right? Okay, so we have a piece of, this is Balmy Blue cardstock, okay? Full sheet of cardstock. Are we in view? I think we're good, right? You guys can see down here in the corner. Okay, so along the 11-inch side, simple cut, we cut it at 5.5 inches, right? And then along the 8.5-inch side, we scored it at 4 1/4 inches. This is the most simple card base you can make, right? Okay, then let's get that up there, right? We have another piece of balmy blue cardstock that measures 4 inches by 5¼ inches. And again, all these measurements will be on my blog at gatheringinspiration.com this afternoon, okay? Then we have a piece of Whisper White cardstock that measures 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Everything else are just scraps of, this is Smoky Slate cardstock, Whisper White, and Pear Pizzazz that we're gonna do stamping and die cutting on, okay? So let's do our die cutting first. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stamp on this because we need, with our Smoky Slate ink, we're gonna stamp the each day is a new beginning, and then I'm gonna die cut that, okay. So let's do that. Each day is a new beginning. We're going to put that right on there. Okay. Close that up. And we are going to die cut this one with our rectangle stitched framelits, which are retiring. So if you don't have the rectangle, can you see how many dies are in here? It's just a ton of like huge rectangles. These are real wide ones, a bunch of them. There's this kind of almost square one, and then these a little bit skinnier long ones. And that's what we're using. Is this one right here is the second smallest of kind of the skinny long dies. So we're going to use that one there. So those are retiring. What else? Oh, actually the ribbon, this gray granite, which is kind of funny. So I used Smoky Slate ink thinking that's the color that this ribbon was. And then when I pulled it out, I'm like, oh, that's gray granite. But you'll see it really works well together. So it's kind of funny that I did that. Anyway, but this ribbon is retiring. I love the stitching to that, what is it called? The textured weave ribbon is what it is. So all 3 colors. It's this gray granite. There is a granny apple green, I think, and a poppy parade. And it's such pretty ribbon, such good ribbon to work with too. And it's on sale also. So you guys know that, right? Some of the things that are retiring are on sale too. So make sure you check that out. Okay, so let's do, I think we're good in view here. So we are going to die cut our rectangle, and then we actually, let me get this one laid down. I'll tell you about, oh, is that going to work? We're going to try this. So then I have, this is just a piece of Smoky Slate cardstock that we are going to use the layering squares dies. And I believe it says that these are retiring, but actually what's happening is they're getting a new number. Maybe they're changing a teeny tiny bit. But what else was I going to say? Because yes, Jamie, I know I'm super sad that they're retiring also. Okay, so wait, back to the layering squares. It says they're retiring, but I think they're just getting a new number. And that's it, really. So the number is retiring, but these layering circles, square, and ovals aren't truly retiring. You'll just be able to get them with the new number in the new catalog, okay? So we are using, this is, I think it's the largest. Yep, the largest scallop square die there, okay? All right, so we're going to put this one on here. I'm trying to decide. I feel like I want this to go this way because I think I'm going to have better luck. So I wasn't sure if I was going to have room to do it that way, but I think we're good. I know those rectangle dies. So if you don't have the rectangles, make sure you get those because, yeah, I mean, you get so many in there. Well, all of those layering squares, you see how many of those you get too. And I love the fact that they have straight edge and the scallop edge in the squares, not in the rectangles. They only have the stitching and a straight edge there. So Debbie, thank you for sharing. All right, so we're gonna get that one there. Let's pop this one out, and then we need to do our embossing. So we've got that piece right there too, okay? So we've got both of those. Now let's do our embossing. We need our other plate here. So we're just gonna emboss with that subtle embossing folder. It's my favorite thing to do. Instead of just putting everything on this card front, I love adding another piece that has that textured embossing folder. It just adds, can you guys see? It just adds a little something more to the card instead of a plain card front. Okay, so we need the subtle embossing folder. And let's see, I went crossways, so we're gonna go that way. So just be mindful of which way you want, and I think I need to make sure that's straight. Do you want your texture to go kind of side to side, or do you want it to go vertically, right? So you want to think about that. This one I want it to go side to side, but you do have to make sure, and they did give you a line here too. You want to make sure that you line it up with your line so that it's not crooked, right? Because you don't want to have your kind of textured pattern. Man, I cannot get that in there right. Okay, it's bent a little bit. Okay, there, I think I got it now. That was a lot of work. Okay, as it is sometimes, but that's all right. It's worth it. That embossing is worth the time. All right, here, let's see. I'm trying to scoot this stuff out of the way so it's ready to go. Yeah, I think we do need it for the next card too. I'm trying to even remember, but because otherwise I'll be like looking all around trying to find my stuff later. Like, where's my platform? Where are the clear plates? You know how that stuff goes, right? Okay, so I think now, you guys, we can do our stamping. So with my Whisper White piece, we are going to start. Let's pull the card back into view so I know what I'm doing too. So we are going to start with our Pear Pizzazz ink. Oop, and there's another pearl. We'll put that right there for now. Apparently things got sloshed around a bit. Okay. This and this and this. All right, we're scooting everything over so we know what we're doing. Okay, so again, with our Pear Pizzazz ink, we're going to use, this is the stamp that kind of looks like a star too. Like I said, it was kind of confusing, like, okay, the star, but it doesn't have to. Once you add the flower, you kind of forget that it even looks like a star, I think. Okay, so we're going to put that one right there in our Pear Pizzazz. Ooh, so pretty, right? Next, I kind of liked to add in my flower with the Balmy Blue ink. So we're going to do that. Okay, and always the nice, easy tap, tap, tap. What I'm looking for is there's a little divot or angle right there on my stamp, if you can see that. And I'm trying to get it placed down right where that little part of the flower is. It's funny because it looks like there's no ink on the stamp. And you know what? If it's not perfect, that's okay. Woohoo! See? Good enough. That's the nice thing, is it doesn't have to be perfect. That it's, again, that whole kind of watercolor wash look. Okay, now we're going to add a couple more vines, right? We're going to just stamp maybe right up there. And I think I did another one kind of off. This is what's kind of fun. They can kind of shoot off of other vines, right? Then the last step is, and actually I should show you, it's from this Beauty Abounds stamp set. So now this stamp set is not retiring, but I love to have those little background smudgies. And I'm trying to remember if I stamped off first. I feel like maybe I did. So we're going to do that. Stamp off there. Yeah, I'm glad I did that because I think it'd be too dark otherwise. Stamp off there. I'm going to put my little scrap paper underneath here because I just want to add one more little bit right there. Okay. Yeah, otherwise, because that's dark enough. It would have been super dark if I had not stamped off on there. Okay. So yeah, all my little notes. Okay, so I think I got everything. Yep. Okay. So do you guys see how easy that is, and how, like I said, I feel like whenever I look at this and it was confusing, it's like you're not drawn to the stamp set, I don't feel, when you look at it in the catalog. Because doesn't that look like a star? But then when I put it on here, you can't even see the star element any longer, I don't think. Not that it really matters, but I think that it just seems strange to me. So it wasn't hitting me the right way, I guess. So I don't know. Am I making any sense at all? But I really love it, is my point. And I kind of didn't when I saw it in the catalog. So, okay. I think we're ready to put things together now. Oh, did I forget my snail? I don't see it here. Okay, one moment. Hey, Miss Charlene. I need to, hello. Yeah, hello, Miss Charlene. And hey, thanks, Susie. I appreciate that. So how did I forget my snail? I got to run back and grab that. One sec. Let me grab the snail. Okay. Here we go. All right, so we might as well, let's put some adhesive behind this one. And then with our, this is Smoky Slate cardstock. We're going to layer that on to that largest scallop edge die, the square, scallop square die. Okay, we're going to put some dimensionals These are funny. They're like too stuck to the sheet or something. Okay, next we are gonna take this piece right here, and I already have a strip cut for myself, and I wanna try to kind of line it up so I get it at the spot that I want it, which looks like about right there. Okay, so now I'm just gonna flip that over, and I'm gonna add a bunch of adhesive because of the embossing. The ribbon or whatever you're adhering doesn't like to stick quite as well with the embossing on there. So I'm going to press really firmly. Now I'm going to add a bunch of adhesive all the way around this cardstock. So you guys heard snail is retiring, right? That blew me away. You know how they do some of those things and I just wasn't expecting it. So I'm excited to see the new adhesive. It's funny because all of a sudden my snail has been being a little bit finicky. I have loved it this whole time, but the last little bit I've gotten has been kind of funny where it doesn't almost stick to my paper when I run it. So it will be very exciting to see the new adhesive, right? Okay, we're gonna put that right about there. Okay, did I get that? That looks good, right? Okay, so the only other thing we need to do is use our leaf punch, which is also retiring. This is just a scrap of Pear Pizzazz cardstock. So I'm just gonna punch a couple of Pear Pizzazz leaves with my retiring leaf punch. So if you love this punch, just a simple, easy punch to kind of add a little texture to your cards. I'm gonna just kind of do that, and I'm gonna try just kind of layer one there, and maybe one right about there. And then my sentiment. We've got our each day is a new beginning, which this is a beautiful sentiment right now, I think. You know, because everybody's it's kind of hard times, right? So you go to bed kind of not feeling the greatest, and you hopefully wake up feeling each day is a new beginning. So if yesterday wasn't a great day, you can still make today a better day, right? Okay. There we go. Each day is a new beginning. I have to kind of curl those leaves up a little bit. I think that's kind of fun to do that. And then the last step, I'm going to grab, there's one of my silver metallic pearls, and the rest are right here. So I don't know if you guys remember, I was saying how I'd use my gold ones. Like I've used, I don't know how many packs of gold pearls, and I have all these silver ones left. So I've been having a lot of fun finding ways to use my silver pearls, like on this card here too. I had to put a couple of them right there also, right? So yes, okay, so there is card number 1 with the Morning Star retiring stamp set, right? Okay, yep, I did everything. Okay, so I'm gonna scoot these things out of the way, and I need to clean them off just a little bit. This silly pearl keeps coming off this other card, so apparently I either need to stick it down really well or just get a new pearl. I have lots of them, so that would not be a problem. All right, so we are gonna just kind of clean things off because I need my stamps again, because we're gonna do more stamping with this stamp set. Thank you, Philomena. I agree. I think it's a lovely, lovely stamp set. And one more. You guys do you guys have the chamois? So easy to use. Love, love, love my chamois. Okay, I don't think I need these inks, so let's get these out of the way because otherwise I get very confused. And, whoa, just push that right off the edge of the table. Sorry. Are you guys all awake now? If you weren't before, you should be now. Okay, so now, okay, check this one out. So I found there's a card by Joyce Whitman that I have saved on my Pinterest board. One of those like, oh, I just really want to make that card. I think she used the tulip stamp on here, and I thought, okay, I'm going to try it with the Morning Star stamp set. But I loved this layout, and it's more detailed cutting than I normally do, so you guys you're gonna laugh. I mean, it's really not that much, but anyway, I felt like, whew, man, these are funny cuts, Joyce. But I loved the card that she made, so I have to share. That was kind of the jumping off point to get me started with this particular card. Okay, so And we used almost all of the stamps in this stamp set. Not all the sentiments, obviously. We don't have enough cards to use all of the sentiments on, but most of the flower stamps. So this just kind of adds some more flowers and things, and then the cute little star stamp too. So this time we are going to start with, this is it Purple Posy? It's the, that color that we don't have the ink pad for, that I do have the ink pad that I was dying to use it on this card. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Purple Posy because I love this super soft pale purple, right? So this time we made a tall card. So along the 8.5 inch side, we cut it at 4.25 inches, and then along the 11 inch side, we scored it at 5.5 inches to make our tall card this time, okay? We also have, this is where you have to bear with me because the measurements are really detailed, ladies. You're gonna laugh. I mean, they're not, but this one's simple. Lovely lipstick 4 by 5.25 inches. Okay, that's just this one right here. I originally thought she cut little pieces that kind of went around each of those, but no, this is this full piece that then you layer the other pieces on. These are just scraps of lovely lipstick and Whisper White that we're going to use for our sentiment and the little scallop circle behind it. So I'm going to put those over there. We have these two pieces that are those right there, okay? So this one is lovely lipstick measuring 3 inches by 4 3/8, okay? And then this one is Whisper White measuring 2 7/8 by 4 1/4. Okay, so those are going to layer right on there. That's what we're going to do our stamping on. Okay, we also, though, these are the fun, oh my gosh, the little extra. I'm sorry, I keep going on and on about that. It's really not that bad. So this one is 1 7/8 by 3.5. Okay, and this one's a little bit different size. This one is 1 7/8 by 3 5/8. Okay, hey Amy, how are you? Now this one, same thing. They're both 1 7/8 inch wide, Whisper White, but this one is 1.5, and then this one is 1 7/8 by 1 3/8. And I will have all of these measurements on my blog, so you don't, if you missed any of those, you can either rewind or you can check my blog this afternoon and I'll have them all there. So, okay, let's start by, so I'm going to show you guys the idea here. So we've got, and I have to make sure before I go and like stick things on that this is, nope, okay, that's what I was kind of thinking. So this one, and you can do it either way. This is the one that's a little bit shorter, so that one has to be a little bit longer. This one is a little bit longer, or taller if you want to say, so that one has to be a little bit, why does that still not feel right? So yeah, somehow I should have had these numbered on the back. Okay, that one's going to go there. Never mind, that's, so longer, shorter, shorter, longer. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to scoot. We're going to put these on right now because we don't want to have to go through that again, right? This is really not that complicated, I promise. Okay, so we're going to add our adhesive on these, but you can see you're only getting a little touch of the lovely lipstick cardstock showing behind these pieces, right? So we got that one there. And honestly, if things, what you want to make sure is the outside edge and right here are okay, because inside here is going to get all covered up. So if things look a little funky on the inside, it doesn't really matter because you're going to cover that up. Yeah, like, because this, you know, these little cuts sometimes are hard to make perfect, but I think we're doing a good job here. And we're going to add this one right about there. Okay, so that's good there. So now let's do our stamping on this piece. We're going to put that one over there. Okay, so again, the fun of the stamping. So this time we're going to start with, this is Soft Seafoam ink. Oh, I know, lovely lipstick. It's the color that I probably use more than any of the other retiring in colors too, Jamie, you're right. Such a pretty, we'll go back to Melon Mambo, or there's a new pink too. Kind of a magenta. I think, Diana, you were saying magenta because you love magenta. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to, there's always one piece, this one right here that's kind of a bigger, I'm going to call it blob, if you will. That's the one I always look for to see where did that get placed on the card, and then everything else kind of lines up from there. So we are going to do this one right about there, we'll say. So again, soft seafoam ink. Isn't that funny? I don't see a star when well, kind of I do. I don't know. I'm being wishy-washy today, I guess, ladies. Okay, so now this was petal pink. We're going to ink that up. And again, that little divot right there, we're going to try to get lined up inside. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that looks good. Do you see? This is what I was talking about. Oops. That. I'm trying to get that little divot lined up inside there. That's kind of my cue. And then trying to get this thing so it's not too far up or down from there. Okay, next we need a little bit more. We're going to add some more vines. It's like this could just keep going and going and going if you wanted it to. So we're going to add that one right there. And then I think I did one more. Maybe not, actually. I think I started to use these little guys. So this teeny tiny little bit that's going to kind of branch off. Ooh, I did stamp that over further, didn't I? Maybe we will do... I guess I didn't stamp that over quite enough. Here, I'll show you. We'll do this one. You'll be able to see this one in full. This one's going to come from right there, and we're only going to get a partial of this guy. I didn't stamp that one quite right, but that's okay. So those little babies there. Then we have this little teeny tiny... There we go, the little teeny tiny flower, and then this one is going to pop right in there. Isn't that so pretty? And then this one is the one, actually maybe if I go up a little bit, there. You can see it pretty well, right? Okay, then just the little star in pink. I kept looking at it like, oh, I feel like it just needs a little something else. So we're going to do a couple little stars right there and there, okay? Next, we are going to stamp the thank you for being you. So do you see how easy that is to kind of layer things? And like I said, you could keep going and going and going with that stamping and adding. It could just be like a beautiful vine, right? Okay, so let's grab, this was our scrap of Whisper White. That one is all set. So we've got the thank you for being you. I'm gonna just stamp that right on there. I love, it's a really nice crisp stamp there. The words are, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So the sentiment, oh, you got to leave, Susie. Okay, well, we catch up with us a little bit later. Yeah, you can watch the end of the video later. So we've got the layering circle dies. And again, these are not retiring. It says they are, but it's just going to be a new number. So let's see, there's that one and that one. So in terms of scallop, we've got 1, 2, that's the third smallest scallop edge. And straight edge, this is the second smallest. Nope, third smallest also, 1, 2, 3. So third smallest of straight edge and scallop edge. Circle that we are going to use to die cut our sentiment and the little piece behind it. Okay, so we've got our thank you for being you with this little guy there, and then just another strip of kind of scrap of lovely lipstick. We're going to just put those both right on there and die cut these. We'll layer them together and create our beautiful card. All right, let's get these things out of the way. Is it gonna pop up? There we go. All right, so let's add, we're gonna put this sentiment on our scallop circle. Our lovely lipstick scallop circle. So you can see it just barely peeks out. I like the idea that this kind of mirrors the little bit that peeks out of that card too. Well, hey, Anna, I'm glad you can catch us at the end here too. So you missed the fact that, and maybe others have too, I am learning, barely, how to edit my videos. So I'm kind of clipping down, say, for example, this card right here, I'm going to edit out just how I did the stamping for this card, and I'm going to upload it to YouTube. And the card that I already did, I'm going to edit that down so it's just that clip also. and put that one on YouTube. So you can either watch the full Facebook Live video here again or on YouTube, or you can watch just the stamping if you want to make the cards, or after you order the stuff, then you can go back to YouTube and watch how to make the cards. So that's kind of fun. I was excited. I'm not going to say I'm really good at it, but I know how to cut out the rest of the video. That's what I know, and that's it. Maybe someday I'll learn more, but you know, one step at a time. It took me a while to get up the courage to do that, to be very honest. Okay, so that's gonna layer on there. And then we're gonna do the thank you for being you, right? Oh, I've got adhesive on there. I'll have to clean that off. So we got that one right there. And then I kept looking like, okay, it needs a little something else. So of course I had to pull in my champagne rhinestones that you guys were so good to me last week to remind me they are not retiring, which I'm thrilled about. So now I can go buy a bunch of packs of those and use those. And I feel like it might need one more. We're gonna do one more up there too. There, because I think I stamped that one down a little bit lower than I did on the other card. So there is our second project. So you guys, what do you think? Are you falling in love with this Morningstar stamp set like I have? I don't know, how could you not, right? I just love, love, love that stamp set after playing with these cards. So I hope you guys enjoyed these projects. I hope you were ink-spired today. And don't forget, oops, I should move that out of the way. If you are so inclined to order any of the products that we use to make these cards, make sure you use the host code, the 2EHG34UD. Use that host code when you shop online. You will get either the make and takes or the completed projects with a $30 order, and your name is going to go in the drawing to win the awesome, you can't even get it right now, the Ornate Garden Ribbon Combo Pack. And then don't forget, if you bump your order up to $50, you are going to get to choose between either the Demo Design Dream Team tutorial or the Gold Gilded Gems. All right, I think that's it. I think we're good. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you enjoyed these cards. Yeah, and let me know if you have any questions. Ooh, I forgot to mention that earlier too. You can always call me if you have any questions on anything. If you're trying to put an order in and you're struggling, let me know. I'm happy to help you. My number, 989-330-0259. I hope the sun is shining where you guys are, and I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you back here next Friday. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.